Hi, my name is Michaela Block, and this is my Tech Demo 4 on differentiation for a geography research project. So I chose to go with Classkick. I chose to go with Classkick for a couple different reasons. One of the reasons was that it is very engaging. Classkick is made to be engaging for the students by promoting interactive learning, and the students are able to engage with the material through multiple interactive features such as typing, drawing, and there's a lot more interactive features that I will show here in just a second. It also allows you to give immediate feedback. The teacher is able to add correct answers for students' work that can be given to students immediately after completing the assignment. And this will not only help the teacher, but help the students as well by letting them know their strengths and their weaknesses right away. It also allows for differentiation because Classkick is a great resource for when it comes to creating differentiation instruction. Teachers can create customized assignments to the diverse needs of individual students, and they can also give accommodations and individualized feedback based on the individual's needs and learning styles. And it's also very accessible. You can access Classkick from many different devices, and it makes it very easy for students and teachers to access this tech from just about anywhere, including like if you have an e-learning day, like a snow day or anything, it's very easy to access it from school or at home and from multiple different devices. So here I just wanted to show some of the things that I really like about Classkick. So this is the home page. First you would either have to log in or make an account. But I really like how it is set up. So over here you have shared assignments, so you can either choose to keep the assignment private between just yourself and your class, or you can share it with your colleagues at work. You can pick from different templates if you'd like. This will show your roster of your students, and if you have any co-teachers, you can add them on here. This is all your notifications, and then this is just some other little features down here. I have a demo assignment that I'm going to use to show. So over here with the demo assignment, this is where you would be able to edit all of your different slides that you want for the students. So I have some on here that just shows how interactive it is. This is something that where it shows what you can do with the pen tool. You can keep going over. The students are able to raise their hand and ask questions. You can use the selector tool and have interactive items, like right here, I wanted you to measure this pencil with paper clips. You can move them around and decide how many paper clips tall is the pencil, so you can do things like that. Right here you could add audio if you would like. This is a good missing fill in the blank, so you can add interactive pictures and then have them fill in the blank for something if you'd like. This is another thing where they would use the pen tool to show their work for a math problem. You can do multiple choice where they have to just pick the best answer. This is where you can link something. I just linked a random thing right here just to show you that you can add links. So you can add multiple links, or you can just have one link. Right here you can add pictures, so you could have one student or all the students, however you prefer, to add pictures all throughout this slide. If you would like, I just added a random picture again. This is the text tool. It shows you that you can add a text box and write whatever you want, and then you can even highlight things if you want them to highlight. Like here it has you can highlight adjectives, you can highlight other important things. There's a line tool if you want to do something like graphing. So right here I have a line. And yeah, so that's a lot of the things you can do. All of those are up here at the top. The students will see this too. And I really like how you can even look at the student preview. So this would be from a student's point of view. They can go through all the slides if they want. I'm just on the last slide, but you can go through different slides. Over here, they can choose to raise their hand. They can ask for help. They can ask if you can check their work, or they can even ask to chat with you. I think that's a very, very cool feature that's very helpful. Another thing I like is that you can decide how many points each slide is worth. So I think that's very cool. Like right here, I have the first one with 2, next one with 1, and so on. And it just keeps going. You can decide however you want it. You can make it public to just your students and yourself, or you can make it or private to just your students and yourself. You can make it public to all of your colleagues too. This is where you can assign it. So you can either assign all the same stuff to the same class, or it's very, very good for creating that differentiated instruction, because you can choose which slides you want to assign to which students. Or you could even create a completely different assignment for one student than you can for the next. And then it'll show you where every student is in their progress of working on it. So for example here, the first student has looked at all the slides, gone through all the slides. Second student is almost there. And you keep going down, you can see some of the other students, they are not quite as far along yet. I think that's a very, very cool feature that this has, so you can monitor the progress of all of your students. You can also, I like how you can add stickers. You can make certain stickers mean certain things. So if you wanted someone to restate part of the question, you would just put that sticker on there and it will tell them what that sticker means, so they will know what to do with it. I think that is something very cool. And over here, you'd be able to see how many students need your help and which ones they are, how many students want you to check in their work and which students that is, and same with which students want to chat. There's also an option for the students or for the teacher to be able to anonymously give feedback to the students, which I think is also a very helpful thing. The teacher had a couple different goals for this assignment. They wanted to be able to differentiate instruction so that the work level for the assignment is appropriate for each individual student. They wanted students to work together as much as possible in their groups. They want the students to finish all of their work by the same date. And the teacher also needs to have the ability to work independently with students on all different readiness levels. So for goal 1, I said the ClassCake makes it easy to differentiate instruction amongst all readiness levels, and it's customizable to the teacher's liking. I think that goes along with being able to decide which student has what workload, and being able to take off certain slides for students, or even have 2 completely different assignments for the students that you can assign to them. Goal 2, I think that students can work together with their assigned group partners, because you are able to assign specific partners to each student if you'd like, or you can make it where the whole class can work together, or you can even make it where the students just have to work independently. That is all up to you. It's very customizable and the teacher can decide on that. For goal 3, I think that ClassCake will address that, because the teacher can set a due date to whatever they prefer. And since the teacher can differentiate instruction, they can make all the assignments achievable by the same date. So they don't have to be worried about one student with a lower readiness level not being able to finish in time, because they can adjust it to that student's needs and what they are able to do in the amount of time that they are given. And then for goal 4, the teacher is able to work with individual students and even give anonymous feedback. I was talking about that whenever I was giving a little overview of the ClassCake technology. So it's very easy for the students to raise their hand, to ask questions, to ask to chat, and the teacher doesn't have to go around individually trying to decide which student needs help. She can monitor it all in one spot. She can see which students have asked for help. She can give her feedback anonymously or not. And there's even an option where once a student has mastered something, you can make them a helper and they can anonymously give feedback and to different students. So that also would help take a little bit of the stress off of the teacher at the end there on needing to give all that feedback. And that is overall why I chose ClassCake for my tech demo for. I think it is a great technology. It's actually one of my favorites that I have found so far, and I would recommend it for any teacher to use in the classroom.